Hi, hello, this is Jules the Human here, and welcome to Gaming Gone Weird, a show all about the interesting, weird, funny, but very real news that is going on in the gaming world. I'm one of your hosts, Jules the Human, and today, since it's the World Cup that's been going on, we're going to be talking about some of the weirdest and funniest and most odd video game sports games that are out there. We're going to take you back because a lot of these are happened a long time ago, but then we're also going to do some news as well. But I'm not going down this sports video game journey alone. I'm here with the beautiful Cresta Starr. Cresta, hi, hello. How's it going?
I am feeling the fantasy. I had too much cheese on Thanksgiving. I was saying offline that I made my own Thanksgiving dinner this time for the first time, and I'm feeling the fantasy. Also, you look spiffy too. How are you? How's your spicy grandparents? You know I was going to ask about your spicy grandparents.
I was just over there, and my dad and my uncle wanted me to give them a shout out for something because they play Call of Duty Warzone and they got a win or something. I don't know, but
Come on,
there it
Dad
is.
and Uncle. I hope you win. Good for you. Like, step on their necks.
They said if we needed guests for if they wanted to come on, and I said I don't know, maybe if we need Warzone thoughts, sure, why not?
We only have them on as long as they don't snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. We only have winners over here. Only
winners.
Weird winners.
So it is one of the it's like the first time we're doing a big holiday. It's Thanksgiving here in America, in the United States. A lot of people celebrate it. Some people don't really celebrate it, but they spend time with family and stuff like that. So want everybody here that's live or in the comments to say, hey, how was your Thanksgiving and how was that? How was that for you, Cresta? You made some mac and cheese, you made some good food. Yeah.
I made yams because I don't really get jiggy with turkey. So I made roast. I made beef ribs because I don't eat pork. Fun fact, no, I'm not Muslim or Jewish. I just don't eat it. But it was really good. I cannot complain. I don't specifically celebrate Thanksgiving. I'm more of those people like, it's a holiday. We gonna eat. We gonna eat. So
oh man.
Definitely one of those. How was your experience? Did you cook? Did your mom cook? What did you have?
Yeah, like we had a bunch of food on Thursday and then we celebrated again with some other family here just a little while ago. So I'm feeling that turkey hangover right now. So it's right after this. Yeah, right after this, I'm gonna go take a nap. But it was great. Okay, before we get into all of it, one more question. A lot of people are trying to tell me that the cranberry sauce is the best side for Thanksgiving, and all I gotta say is green bean casserole is right there because I could eat that forever. I don't know. I just wanted to hear your thoughts.
Greens, tomatoes, yams, fail, your name. That's all I heard. I'm a picky eater. I am a child.
Okay.
I am 3 years old. Chicky tendies and macaroni and cheese. So green bean casserole. No, not me. What we said the other one
was? Cranberry sauce.
I don't like cooked fruit. Like if people make apple pies, I literally only eat the crust.
Okay.
I'm a child.
So the mac and cheese and the yams was about it.
We had broccoli. We also had zucchini, which doesn't fit into my child ethos.
Okay.
But yeah, besides that, no.
All right. Well, let us know what you had because it was the Thanksgiving week pretty much, and I will be eating turkey forever for the next couple of days, and it's going to be great, and I'm going to be super sleepy. But let's get into the news. Like I said at the beginning, we are going to be talking about some news stories that happened throughout the week, and then after that, we're going to get into our main topic of sports video games that are super weird, that was really interesting, and we learned a lot, and hopefully we're going to share them with you here today. But we start off the show with the question of the day, and this is a pretty good one because I do not know. What is the question of the day, Cresta?
All right, I had to look this up, and I did it on my control group of my friends, and they didn't get the answer, so I feel pretty confident in this one. Since it is the World Cup, the question of the day is, what does FIFA stand for? Now, if you're watching live, go ahead and put your predictions in the comments. If you're watching later on YouTube, pause this video right now. Go ahead and type your answer and then finish the video because we'll tell you at the end. So it's multiple choice answers, I should say. So what does FIFA stand for? A, Football International Family Alliance. B, Federación Internacional de Football Association. Fast Incredible Feet Association. Football Incorporated Federal Accord. I'm going to go ahead and say it's C, Fast Incredible Feet Association.
Fast Incredible Feet Association. If it's not that, I want it to be that. That's going to be my choice in my heart, but I think I don't know the answer. I've never looked it up or anything. I think it's A, the Football International Family Alliance, maybe. I think it's A. B2 could be it. C, most likely, of course.
Again, if you miss the answers, if you miss the multiple choice, what does FIFA stand for? A, Football International Family Alliance. B, Federación Internacional de Football Associación. C, Fast Incredible Feet Association. D, Football Incorporated Federal Accord.
Oh.
Tell you the answer at the end of the show.
At the end of the show, if you want to get your comment or questions read on the show, you can send in a super chat. There's a little money symbol down there at the chat, but you can send in a super chat and support the show and support us this holiday season. You can give during the season of, I don't know, I tried it. The super chats are there, and you can also send us a KYN chat, kynchat.com. If you don't want to do it through YouTube, kynchat.com. There's a link in the description of this YouTube video, and you can support the show and let us know that you like us, and we can read your comment and stuff. There's also the ability to become a member. If you want to be a member here on YouTube, there's a ton of other shows throughout the week on this channel, and if you like us, if you like any of the other ones, you can become a member. I think it's only like $1.99, and you get special emotes in the chat. You can get Cresta's face doing a funny face as an emote, doing some stuff. I always look over at you, and that's when I mess up. I should just keep my eyes on the camera. There's a membership option there, and you can become a member to help support the show as well. So let's get into some of the news items. Cresta, how do you feel about pig racing?
I used to live in Texas.
Okay.
So I will start there. And one of my favorite sayings from my time as a Texan is I'm happier than a pig in shit. So pig racing seems not out of the realm, but it's up there with cow tipping for me. Like, why? I know why. Because we're bored and there's nothing else to do out here.
When you're out there on the farm, might as well. I just say, I think that pig can beat that pig. And then somebody says, I don't think so.
I bet you my pig can beat your pig. Don't bring that over here. I'll bring my little pig Bessie. You're not gonna beat Miss May the pig. That's exactly how this started.
Yeah, for sure. And I bring this up because very popular esports organization, 100 Thieves, they have recently sponsored champion racing pig named Piggy Smalls for this season of League of Pigs. So he is now, I guess, sponsored by 100 Thieves. And I don't know if he's on the team, sort of.
I looked on their roster and I couldn't find Piggy Smalls, so this is an injustice, first of all.
Yeah. So this was the announcement video. Will Neff convinced 100 Thieves to sponsor a pig named Piggy Smalls because it seems he watched and he enjoyed enough of the races on stream. So he was watching and reacting to them, so he really liked it. And the League of Pigs is a YouTube channel based in England. And Piggy Smalls is apparently one of the best competitors in the league. He won a previous season, and he needs to sport a handicap to give other pigs a chance in the races. So this is a pretty good pig that they picked.
Imagine having to give a pig a pork chop so the other ones could win. He really needs his old theme song says piggy, can't you see? Piggy Smalls, what a good name.
That's
Crispy
such a good name.
Bacon, yes.
Those are some good names. I want to sponsor that one. I'll sponsor Crispy Bacon.
I need some more piggy puns. What's a pig pun that you think of right now? Am I putting you on the spot?
My mind is not. I just ate some pigs maybe a little while ago, so I'm on the slow right now.
Penny Penier.
But I kind of want to watch these races now. Now that they brought it, I don't know. I've never seen one.
If you watch, I I know me and Jules have, but if you go ahead and watch the announcement, the person doing the commentary this is a literal esport where they're like, and the Biggie Smalls is in the first and the second, and they're jumping over. Where did this guy come from? It was so good. I would watch it.
It's so dope. So this season that's coming up, 100 Thieves sponsored it, and this is the first sponsored pig by an esports team. And yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Are you going to be watching Piggy Smalls races? Let us know. Send us a super chat or a KYN chat because it's pretty funny. And Will Neff, who is a popular streamer, he said it's the best money I've ever spent. So he's enjoying it.
Piggy, can't you see? Sometimes your race just hypnotized. That's gonna be my scene.
Oh, that's a good one. Fred
Hammond.
That's a good one. Keep on sending in your pig puns throughout the show. I would love that. Make us crack up.
Pig pun.
So with all the things and all the news that's coming out of Twitter, there's been some questionable things, and one of the questionable things this week is the Need for Speed Twitter. And this was making the rounds because it's just kind of out of pocket and a little odd, and I kind of want your thoughts on it. So Need for Speed is a popular video game that came out a long time ago. It's been like a legacy. It's been a legacy game for a while. They have the name Need for Speed. They have it in the arcades. That's where I mainly played it.
Yeah.
I didn't purchase the video game. Just, oh, look, Need for Speed. I'll put in a token here and there. But they got a little crazy on Twitter, and we're not going to read the whole exchange, but here's some of it where they were talking to somebody on Twitter and they called them a milkshake brain, milkshake company, and they replied, "Cry about it, bro," or "buy regular price, I don't care." And then there was this long response by this person, and the audacity for Need for Speed to say, "I'm not reading all that. Sorry that happened to you," or "Congratulations." What?
That's funny.
Because he says, "I was going to buy your game on release day, but due to, this person being weird and lame about, the things that he's saying, I'm not going to." And then Need for Speed just said, "I ain't reading all that. Congratulations," or "I'm sorry," whatever.
Sorry.
And what do you think it's like? Do you think that was too far? First off, like, do you think that was too much for them to reply to a specific person, a possible customer?
I have been on Twitter a very long time. A very long time. That is nothing. I remember when Rihanna was clapped back in to Tiana Taylor and put that girl's bank statement as her banner. Like, that's nothing. I will say, I'm a little bit jaded as someone who used to work in customer service.
Sure.
You could be upset about it, or you could just not buy the game. But the moment a company says, "Okay, don't buy the game," and I was like, "Oh, you guys are assholes." I also blame Wendy's because Wendy's started that spicy Twitter account, and now every account, Wendy's had a finesse to it. And again, I've been on the internet a very long time. There is an art to trolling.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that art. A lot of people are like, "I'm just going to tell you." I thought that was funny. That was light.
It was pretty funny.
Considered, that was like, you're mad that the brand gave you the attention you wanted, and then they gave it to you the way you didn't like, and now you're mad. I mean, not for nothing. And this is going to sound so jerk-headed, but it's Need for Speed, bro. Come on now. Come on now. Are you mad that they clap back at you? Come on now.
They're trying. Need for Speed, like you said, they haven't been like at the top for a while, and they're just like, just go wild on Twitter. It's whatever. It's a madhouse. And then the social media guy's like, "Okay, sure, let's do this."
Yeah.
So,
but it's also like, what do you expect when you tweet at someone about something and then they tweet back at you in a response that you thought they were going to be like, "Oh, you're so right. Here's the game for free and a month of early access." What did you think was going to happen?
Yeah, they came at you with the same energy, and then you're just like, "But wait, what? Why are you being like this?" No.
To quote the late great Selena, "Ay, ay, ay, como me duele."
So they released this apology here, just saying, "We admit we got a bit caught up in the hype for launch, and some of our recent social media replies crossed the line. To those fans we upset, we apologize. You'll do better. See you here next week." I think that this just helped them. I didn't know there was a game coming out. Now I do.
And I feel like they're taking the high road.
Sure.
Honestly, we're at the point in life where people are like, "I said it, and I said what I said."
Yeah.
So I appreciate them saying, like, "Listen, maybe maybe we got a little too carried away, maybe. So I respect it. I respect it. But at the same time, I've seen worse from bigger brands. I've seen worse.
It gets pretty bad. I don't know. It's just odd. Out of nowhere, just Need for Speed got a little feisty there, and I was like, okay, well,
Need for Speed, Need for Spice.
Yeah, Need for Spice on Twitter. So I don't know. What are y'all's thoughts? Let us know. Send us super chat or KY in chat. Do you think they were in the right? Do you think they went a little too far? Let us know. Send us KY in chat or a super chat. But so more gaming news that happened this week. There is we are pretty closely tied to wrestling because of Fightful and all that stuff, and we are wrestling fans, me and Cresta here. And this next news story, like, I don't know if it got onto like wrestling Twitter, but it definitely went on to like video game Twitter, which was really interesting. So I'm pretty sure a lot of wrestlers already knew about this person, but a lot of the video game stuff that I've seen, they're like, oh, look at this thing. And I was like, oh, they're crossing paths, like wrestling X video games. So there's a wrestler named Big Game Leroy, Game Changer, and he wrestles his gimmick he wrestles playing on his Nintendo Switch during the match, and this is his gimmick. So this went viral this week. Let me pull up some of the video. There's like 2 little videos that kind of went viral of him doing some of his thing. He's playing Nintendo Switch as he's wrestling there. Game Changer, Big Game Leroy, and he was posted in the PWI 500 as number 495, and he has 8 years experience. He's been on AEW Dark, House of Glory. He's wrestled against Danhausen, Santana Ortiz, a bunch of different people, but that's him. There it is.
I'm here for it. What game is he playing?
Exactly. What game is he playing?
That I need to know. Like, are you getting the inside scoops, or if you're unfamiliar or familiar with NXT, unfortunately, you're getting the scripts. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe I want to know what game he's playing, because I would have rage if I'm playing Mario Kart while wrestling a match. So what game are you playing, sir? Message us at KYM. We need to know what game you're playing.
Yeah. So what do you think about? We're seeing a lot more crossover. We see a lot of wrestlers that have Twitch accounts. We're seeing a lot of wrestlers just have like YouTube video game stuff. Like, what do you think about the crossover between them as personalities, bringing it over into the gaming space? Like, how does that make you feel? Do you enjoy watching them? Like, what is that about?
I enjoy watching wrestlers stream. Not all wrestlers, some wrestlers. Jessica Havoc is one of the few that I really enjoy watching her streams, because it's just so weird and wacky. But to me, it makes sense. We're all independent contractors, you, me, and wrestlers. And what do we do in our downtime? Play video games. So if I'm not wrestling or I'm injured, and let's say I get paid per appearance, why not have something that I spend so much time in? You can literally base a wrestler off of, if I wanted to base my wrestling gimmick off of Link and just be dead hard on a woman, you could literally base your whole persona off of a video game. So why not? To me, it makes sense. And it brings 2 different eyes in it. You've got the wrestling people are like, well, this is dumb, or this is great. And the people like video games like, wow, you're literally Tunic the Fox from Tunic. I'm going to support you forever and ever. It works.
Exactly. And that's what I saw sort of this week on Twitter with this wrestler, because everybody was like, yo, what is this? Like, what is he doing? What's going on? And I was like, oh, that's really cool. And yes, please let us know what you were playing. But what do you think about this? What do you think about the gimmick? What do you think about him playing Nintendo Switch? I mean, from what I could tell, it's a real Nintendo Switch in there.
Yeah.
So I think there was another video of somebody stomping on it. So I don't know if he ripped his Nintendo Switch. Hopefully he gets that back. But let us know what you think about this. Send us a KY in chat or a super chat.
I will say this before you move on.
Sure.
I think that gimmick has the potential to do amazing things. To me, that's a high concept gimmick, like Orange Cassidy. Who else had a high concept gimmick that was Joe Hendry? No. Like, because it's so out there, you're like, yo, what the is this? But when you get it, you're like, oh, you're a genius. You're a genius. You're a genius. You're a genius. So I'm excited for it.
It definitely reminded me of some Orange Cassidy stuff. And it does, like you say, it can get over. It's gonna get over, and it's gonna keep getting bigger. So that's kind of cool that somebody's actually taking the time to do that and can work that into what they're doing in the ring, which is pretty dope. But Cresta, have you ever worn any Tommy Hilfiger. I don't think I have. Maybe some jeans.
So because I am just under 9,000 years old, maybe back in the day,
Sure.
like in the 90s, but I will say I expeditiously stopped once Oprah did this expose about Tommy Hilfiger not liking people that look like me. Oh yeah.
Oh. Wait, going back to it, the Luigi Pizza guy, this guy.
Luigi Primo, yes!
Yeah, Luigi Primo.
He would be, that's a high concept gimmick too.
Bro.
I spin the pizza and I spin you around. Come on
Luigi
now.
Primo versus Big Game Leroy. Boom.
Versus Joe Hendry. It's a motivational pizza party with video games.
I forgot about him. Yeah. That sounds like a good party. Just those three? Yeah. Invite us. So Tommy Hilfiger is a clothing company, mostly clothing company, but they are getting into gaming peripherals. And would you buy the Tommy Hilfiger gaming kit?
How much is that?
It's I was gonna, I don't know. It's a $149.
Nope.
$149. $149 right now. The gaming kit includes a rainbow backlight keyboard, mouse with 7-button design, and a headset with built-in microphone. So that's what that looks like. Tommy Hilfiger, $149 to have their little logo on there. You're not buying it? Cresta, look.
Hilfiger, come on, what are you doing? $140? Like I don't want to poop on this brand, but I routinely go to Marshall's and I routinely see your stuff in the bargain. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
You don't like that mouse? Take a look at that mouse again. Look at the honeycomb.
I can get it for cheaper.
Yeah,
so I can, as a matter of fact, not only can I probably get it for cheaper, I can get it from a known gaming brand where I know the peripherals are gonna work.
Yeah.
Sorry about it. Like, I know we have this, but he did a Nintendo Color, a Game Boy Color that just had the logo on it, which was way more expensive than the regular one, and nothing changed. So like, it could be like an Asus or
yeah.
Razer. But like, why would I take my Asus or Razer name off of it to put Thomas, Mr. Hilfiger? Can I call you Mr. Hilfiger? What is you doing, baby?
So yeah, like you said, back in 2000, they had the Tommy Hilfiger brand had a color Game Boy Color, and that's what it is with the little logo. And this is the first time a Nintendo system has been co-branded with another company logo, and you're not going to get that, Cresta. Tommy Hilfiger.
To quote someone in French, no, oui. No.
I don't get the necessity to put
me either
the brand name on there, and it's not even like, I don't know. I'm not going to shit on it.
It doesn't do anything. Like this is what you won't, I will. I'm the bad guy, Chung-Li. It doesn't do anything for it. And like, even when League of Legends did a crossover with Louis Vuitton, I'm like, great, League of Legends merch is gonna be super expensive. That's all I read with that. Like, great, merch is gonna be super expensive. So even if the keyboard was good, even if the mouse has the best sensitivity, I'm automatically gonna be like, it has so-and-so name brand on it. $140.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be a no from me, dog. I wish you the best, though, Mr. Hilfiger. It's going to be a no from me, dog. It's going to be
good luck. I don't think the Game Boy is caught on because I was today years old when I found out they had a Game Boy. But hopefully with this new venture, and maybe we need to look at it again one more time. No, not anybody in chat. Is this doing anything?
If I'm being completely fair, the Tommy Hilfiger thing, you wouldn't know it was Tommy Hilfiger until someone told you. Like, if I'm being fair, like it would. I'm paying $140 for what? You know what I mean? Granted, it's probably cheaper than most. Is it a mechanical keyboard? Hold on. Now I got questions.
I didn't get into the specs. We could probably look up the specs, but yeah, it looked pretty generic. It looked like I could probably do that and get the same quality for like $70 on Amazon.
For the whole thing. For the headphones, listen, Mr. Hilfiger, it's probably nice. I'm sorry, Thomas, but this ain't it. I have to call you by your full name to be respectful, because I feel like if I call you Tommy, it's like we're friends, we're cool. I can't. In good conscience, I can't. It's like how I call Elon Musk by his full name, Alondra Musk. I can't.
Is that his name?
No.
Okay. Alondra.
I just make up people's names. If your name is short, like your name's Jules, it could be Julius Caesar for all I know.
Alondra, get off Twitter right now,
Alondra,
please.
right now, go clean your room.
What do you think of the Tommy Hilfiger stuff? Let us know if you're going to be picking this up, the whole bundle for $149.99, or if you were one of the pioneers and got a Tommy Hilfiger Game Boy Color. Let us know. Send us a super chat or a KYN chat, kynchat.com. The link is in the description. But we talked about a whole episode last week about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and it seems that business is booming, Cresta, because despite all of everybody talking about how bad the game is, all the bugs are going on, apparently the two new titles have sold 10 million copies in the first 3 days. 10 million copies for the first 3 days, blowing away all other previous sales records, the highest global sales level for any software on any Nintendo platform. And for comparison, Pokemon Sword and Shield sold over 6 million units in their first week. So in a week, Sword and Shield sold 6 million. In 3 days, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet sold 10 million. So this is a W. I don't know. What do you think is responsible, Cresta, for all of these sales? What do you think really was the selling point for these two new games that launched incredibly?
From being a hater to being a cheerleader. Let me tell you, I beat that game. That storyline, I've played a lot of video games, and this is easily my top three. In my top three, number 3, this storyline is impeccable. Graphics be damned. Graphics be damned.
Yeah.
I can play with my friends. There's 3 different storylines, and all 3 of them slap. They're all good in that one storyline. They're all good in that game, I should say. So whether people are like, well, the graphics are bad, you're still gonna play it. You can't complain about the graphics if you don't play the game. You can't hate from outside the club. You can't get in. Like the storyline is so good. It is so good. And even though I do get a little annoyed with sometimes the connectivity and the graphics, I would still recommend this game. I could see it. And like I said last week, one step closer to that Pokemon MMO. One step closer.
True. Yeah. I think it's gonna be kind of wild. I want to see what the sales are. If this is for like the first couple days, I want to see what the sales are during Christmas or like the month of December.
My God. Yes.
There's gonna be like there's already like the new Pokemon style switches, right? I'm sure they have like a bundle.
Hold on, Pimpin, because I definitely got it.
Okay.
Get some.
Oh.
I'm trying not to unplug it, but also trying not to ruin my. It's upside down, right?
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's pretty.
This is the dock, and it has this is Koraidon. No, this is Koraidon. This is Miraidon. So yeah, like it's really cool. Listen, I'm a stan. Look at the background. Check the material. Look at the background. I'm a stan.
Okay, so yeah, I want to see what it looks like for the first week of December or second week or like by the end of the year, how many is actually sold, because that's insane.
Yeah.
This is unprecedented. This is definitely, I don't know if I expected this or not, because well, I have conflicting thoughts because it is the first open world Pokemon game that we talked about, like the first really open world one.
Arceus was the first open world.
Yeah.
I didn't play it, so I don't know.
The first, yeah. Okay. I don't know. They're different though, kind of.
Understandable.
But, I don't know. Like that has that going for it. But then I was like, is Pokemon dying? Like all these bugs and stuff, like everybody was saying, like, is it not in now? Like, because I don't know, with the cards and stuff, like people aren't buying the cards as crazy as like the Pokemon craze may have gone down or a little bit. So I had my own thoughts about it, but it's just doing amazing, and this is crazy.
I will say the further we get away from our adolescence, the less we see things like this. But there are kids who are still like, oh, Fuecoco, Sprigatito, they're Chikorita, like they are. And then for older people like us, it calls back to nostalgia because I'm like, so can I catch Squirtle?
Yeah.
What about Altaria? Can I catch Tyranitar?
Yeah.
So it calls to that. Like Pokemon is one of those things where it came out of nowhere, and it's gonna say it is synonymous with Nintendo, like Mario, Link, and Samus. So
Very cool. So did y'all pick up any of the new Pokemon games? Let us know. I know we did a whole episode last time, but go check that out. If you didn't, go check it out. But we have Pokemon Scarlet, Violet, 10 million copies in 3 days. That's insane. Leave us your thoughts, KYN chat or super chat down in the bottom, right down the live chat. Also, leave a like on this video. If you're here right now watching, if you're like, hey, this is kind of cool, leave a like on this video. That really helps us out. Just hit that like button. It's free. Nothing, you don't got to do anything. Just
It
click
helps
the
the
like button.
YouTube algorithm. It gets us showing up more on the pages, and we're trying to be weird for you. For you.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there. We're trying to be weird. Yep.
You know, you gotta hit them
There
with
it
the
is.
old for you. We really should do a promo. Do you want to get weird with us?
Yeah. Hi. Do you want to be weird with us?
Really, like, we want to be weird with you.
Watch us on Saturdays. Gaming Gone Weird.
And then we hit it with the do 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 do.
With the song, with the theme song. We're show's off the rails already. We're gonna get
Already.
into some of the weirdest sports video games. Since I was just watching, so I was at my grandma's. I was eating there. I was on the couch and I was like, okay, gotta go start the show, whatever. And I was watching this show. I was watching Mexico versus Argentina. Nothing's happening, 0-0. And then as soon as I leave, and then I get here, sit down, Messi scores, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I missed it. Okay, and then he scores again, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, that sucks. But because of the World Cup and everything that's going on in sports right now, we thought we would go over some of the weirdest sports games, and everybody in chat, everybody here gets to learn about some new games, and they might want to check it out. But have you ever heard of Ninja Golf?
That sounds better than regular golf. I know nothing about sports. So even looking over the script, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
all right, touchdown, home run, come on now. So Ninja Golf sounds way better than regular golf.
Sure. This was made by Blue Sky Software. This was released in 1990 on the Atari 7800, as you can see up there, and it requires players to fight off a hordes of enemies when walking to the ball between shots. And there's a possible remake by Atari that might be coming soon.
Not the Gopher and the Red Ninja.
I guess
not Shenron. You're in the wrong game. Shouldn't you be granted the Dragon Balls?
When you get to the Cresta, don't you know when you get to the green, there's a dragon you have to defeat first? Come on.
You know what? Let me not even poop on golf games, because golf with your friends honestly tormented me and my friends for weeks.
Yes.
And this is something that, like, is it multiplayer? I would play this as a party game, like Ninja Golf time. People like, no, play this stupid game, Cresta. That game looks fun though. I would play it. I would play it.
It looked interesting. Ninja Golf, possible remake from Atari coming soon. But yeah, it's just
what console?
I don't know. They just said they might be working on something. Probably PC, Steam. I would assume Steam.
Nah, don't be a coward, Atari. Make it 3D, virtual reality, where you actually got to do the moves.
Oh, that'd
knock
be
yourself
good.
out in your own house.
Yeah. I'm trying to defeat this dragon. What are you on?
Your parents come home and you're like, what are you doing? Working out.
Yeah. This one actually looked really cool, and I might even check this out after. This came out in 2018. This is Captain Tsubasa: Rise of New Champions, and it's based on the 2018 anime Captain Tsubasa. And the soccer game plays out quite differently than a traditional game because the scoring generally requires depleting the goalkeeper's spirit. And if this is not the best soccer game that you've ever seen, I want to play this game. I'm gonna go look it up because I was like, this is it.
Oh. I mean, that looks cool, but it's given too much sports for me.
There's a lot of sports.
It's given. I mean, it looks cool. I'm not gonna hold you. The graphics on that, okay, I see what you doing, Pimpin'. But actual sports, nah. Like who's getting shot? Where are the magical powers? Sure. Where's the ninjas?
But if you had the choice between this or FIFA, come on. If I was like $50,000. You have to play one game for a month.
A month?
Yeah. What's $50,000? Captain Tsubasa's Rise of New Champions or FIFA 2023? Come on.
I know nothing about those games. I'm going with the anime game. Beam me up. Beam me up.
See? So good. I thought that was way more interesting than regular soccer. But this one was kind of weird because Mega Man Soccer.
Tracks.
Everybody.
Okay, that doesn't track. I wasn't expecting this one. I was expecting like something in 2019.
No. Everybody tried their hand at different soccer games. This was released for the SNES in 1994, and apparently it's just soccer with Mega Man characters. And I was trying to look for it to see if they had any abilities, if you can use your ability as Mega Man, or if you can use your ability as somebody else. It's just soccer. It's just
I'm going to give
soccer.
this one an honorable mention because I was going to put this on there, but this reminds me of Michael Jordan's Something in Windy City, Terror in Windy City, where you literally play Michael Jordan and you have to play basketball and figure out where your teammates went through like a murder mystery while playing basketball. Yeah. And I was like, wait a minute, what does this have to do with basketball?
What?
And in this situation, like, what does this have to do with Mega Man?
Yeah.
But it makes sense. And look at Mario Super Strikers. Look at Sonic versus Mario at the 20, whatever it is. Olympics.
Yeah, the Olympics.
Yeah, you got it. I will put whatever branded face. Like, you want to do it for football, baseball, basketball, soccer. Let's do it.
Mario has made an entire empire off of that. Yes.
Mario Tennis. Come on now. I thought it was a joke until people are like, we have tournaments for this.
I do love Mario Tennis. Mario Tennis is a lot of fun. $60 though. I don't know about that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was $60.
It's for tennis. I was like, I'm down to play it, but
and it's only tennis. It's not like a part of like a Wii Fit sort of situation.
It's not like a charcuterie board of Mario. No, it's not. It's just the Mario Tennis.
I'm feeling that charcuterie of Mario.
Yeah, it's not
of Mario.
But that was Mega Man Soccer, which is kind of cool. We got some soccer games. Another soccer game that was only released in Japan was Battle Soccer Field No Hasha. And this is
we love Gundams. We love Gundams.
Cutest little cover. This game was released in 1993 for the SNES, only in Japan. And this includes dinosaurs, Ultraman, and more playing the game of soccer in a really cute manner. So
that's super cute. It's giving all of your favorite Japanese cartoons in one thing, because I see Gundams. I did see Godzilla.
Yeah.
I think you said, what was it? Not Mega Man, the
Ultraman.
Yes. Oh my god, I'm probably gonna say the name right, and I'm thinking like not Jujutsu Kaisen, that's the anime, but the one where they were
Power
like
Rangers?
High War. It was like Power Rangers,
Super Sentai Ranger.
Yes, Super Sentai. That's what it's giving me. I'm like, you know what? I see it. That's really cute. How come Japan gets all the cool stuff?
I don't know, but that's the cutest little soccer game I saw. That was just like little characters, little chibi characters.
That for $50,000.
Oh, okay.
I would play controls. Be damned, because those controls look awful. But I would play it. I would play that.
It's just directional and B, pretty much. That's all you got to do. Yeah, Super Sentai Rangers were super dope. This was probably I think the worst one that on there. Bill Lambier's Combat Basketball. Bill Lambier's Combat Basketball. And the cover looks great, right? That looks like if you saw that on the shelf.
It's giving me 1990s.
Exactly.
Hulk Hogan or Arnold Schwarzenegger starred in this movie that this is based off of.
For sure. This was released in 1981 for the SNES. And picture this: basketball with no referees, armor wearing plates, and mines on the court. Now, this looks dope, but let's check out the actual gameplay for this.
This does not look like what was advertised. This does not. I'm not going to boo it, but let it be a boo.
Bro, the cover looks so good. I would have bought that.
What is this top down? And it's not even like it's good top. It's like blah, 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 ball.
Exactly. The only top down basketball game to get rid of all the fun parts.
You know what? I kind of thought this was soccer when you showed that. I was like, okay, top down, I guess. No, that's basketball.
Basketball. He can't even see like the dribbling's the best part, like little dribbling, just like seeing them jump in the air.
NBA Jam has entered the chat just to push this game.
Yeah. So no one's picking up Bill Laimbeer's combat basketball for
Is he
1991.
a basketball guy? You know what? We're gonna look this up live on
Sure.
stream right now. You said Bill Laimbeers?
Laimbeers. Here, I'll bring up the box one more time. That's how you spell it. I'm just saying, from this cover, I would have purchased it. It looked dope.
You would think that William J. Lambeer Jr. as an American professional basketball coach and former player who spent the majority of his career with the Detroit Pistons. I've never heard of that team, but also I don't watch sports. So yeah, he's known for his rough and violent style of play. He played a big part in the Pistons earning the nickname the Bad Boys in the mid-1980s before helping them win back the NBA championship. So he was really fouled. Not my ring light just turning off.
Oh no, it's Bill. It's William. William is here.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lambert. What?
Oh no, it's all kicking off.
And now my light is too bright. I'm sorry. Technical difficulties. Now you all in my pores.
Don't you speak bad. Do not disrespect.
Away? I'm sorry. Did he die? Did he pass? He's still alive, so he's coming to get me. Just like the ghost of Bob Backlund. They're coming to get me. They ain't dead, but they coming to get me. I'm sorry. It's the best game ever. I'll never confuse it again.
We're all buying it. Love this game. Best game on the list. Let's move on before your camera breaks next or something. Everybody knows, I never really watched it, but everybody sort of knows about Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yes.
And they have a video game that's for the PlayStation 2. It's released in 2007. It's called the Aqua Teen Hunger Force Zombie Ninja Pro-Am. And this is a golf played from many different places, from the tar pits to hell. You may play your way to your ball by fighting brownies, giant pubic crabs, and the Moonanites. ESPN Scott Van Pelt provides commentary, and you can hear the voice of Patton Oswalt as well. There are also levels of racing and rainbow bridges. So there's a lot going on in this Aqua Teen Hunger Force video game that came out.
I do enjoy Aqua Teen Hunger Force, but to quote Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park, just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Yeah.
I'd probably play it for the memes. I'd play it one time, exactly one time.
One time, maybe stream it and be like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah. Be like, you know what? This was a journey. We went down together. Sorry about that.
And you did hear me right. Giant pubic crabs. I think that's important. When you're out there on the golf field, off there on the court, just gotta make sure you're clean. Everything's working correctly.
Don't bring your crabs to the golf course, because then the crabs burrow and make golf crabs. Golf crabs. You heard it here first on Gaming Gone with golf crabs. Golf crabs.
The last game on the list here is Windjammers and Windjammers 2. Now this looked really cool.
I saw this by mistake because I remember hearing about this game. I think, okay, it's a Frisbee game. But actually, this is actually, out of all the weird games, this one's the least weird and the more likely to be
for sure.
I'd rather play this.
So this is a Frisbee game that plays like Pong, but with power-ups like Street Fighter. Players try to aim a disc into the goal to score a point while the opposing player blocks them from making the point. So it looks dope. I love the graphics. And you said this is part of the possible like esport, or there's like competitions. This is video from Faustings 14 2022.
Yeah, so I've heard of Windjammers at a couple of events, but I thought it was like, okay, maybe this game is old, it's a meme. No, this community is very live and well. It's been, like you said, it's played up until this year in Frosty Faustings 2022. So like there's a healthy competitive scene. It reminds me, I don't know if you've ever heard of the game Dive Kick, where you literally,
I don't think so.
It's two buttons on Dive Kick. Dive and kick. Well, sorry. Jump, dive, and kick. Sorry.
Okay.
And literally the idea is just to hit someone with your dive, whether it be your foot or your hands. And it's the same thing. You've got 3 different goal points where one is 6 and the other 2 are 3. It looks like a lot of fun, and it's strategy. You build up your meter, and then you're like, I got you, but I faked you out. It almost reminds me of like more than Pong, tennis. When people are like, you think I'm going to serve, or volleyball rather, or you think I'm going to serve, I'm spiking the ball and now I'm in here. It's really cool. And I would play it. I would play it.
It looked really cool. That was Windjammers 2 that I saw there, but there's Windjammers as well that a lot of people play competitively. So that looks pretty cool, and one of the least weird out of all of these weird ones, but a very good one.
It's weird in a good way.
Sure, it's weird because it's frisbee played.
Come on now.
Odd, but that's cool.
And it's not like violent and
yeah, it's not violent. Like we were looking that up, and there was just a lot of violent video games, and it's just like
a lot of sports games. There was this other NFL game I wanted to put on here, but you have to make it to the end zone
NFL
alive.
Blitz. Yes.
I was like, you gotta make it to the end game alive. But it was giving, remember Mortal Kombat 10, when you would break someone's body, you see their heart burst, and then the spine. It was like that. I'm like, but this is football. This is
my
jail
god,
ball.
I played NFL Blitz so much, and yes, you would like hit somebody with like the crack of the bone pretty much, and it's like, yes, it's so good. You could run on the walls too. It was so
Come
good.
on, gratuitous violence.
I loved it as a kid, NFL Blitz. But we got a weird soccer fact here while we're talking about video games and gaming and stuff. Football Manager 2009 holds the Guinness World Record for the most real-life players to appear in a sports video game. It featured over 5,000 playable clubs from over 50 countries and at least 370,000 players and staff from around the world.
That's a lot. That is a lot.
How that better sold 10 million copies in 3 days, because that's a lot of money for research and stuff, right?
To quote a drag queen, so please correct me if you guys know her name. I don't think. I don't think it sold that much love. I don't think.
That's insane. How do you get
a lot
all
of research?
These? Oh my goodness. But
if I'm not mistaken, soccer is like the most played sport in the world.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Because everybody and their mama plays soccer. I didn't play soccer because I grew up in the medieval times and they didn't have soccer then. But I didn't play soccer. But everyone, like, whether it is football or soccer, you probably know someone, or you've kicked the ball around. If you're not as coordinated, you play hacky sack.
There's apparently billions with the B, billions of people that watch the World Cup that is happening every 4 years or so. But that's insane. I mean, hopefully a lot of people picked it up, but that was the 2009 version. I
would assume they would have everyone from amateur, majors, different coaches, retired people.
5,000 clubs.
Yeah, like I'm thinking, like, think of basketball, for example. How long Michael Jordan been retired? How many basketball games come out and put Michael Jordan as a secret playable character? Charles Barkley. I'm trying to think of someone else. Shaq, exactly. A lot of these people who haven't played in years and years, but will get you rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. They're going to always put these people in games because you made a mark on the industry or whatever it is that you've done. So 5,000, I'm like, how many people play soccer? How many people are just a soccer team? Just a soccer team.
Honestly, watching it today and watching it in Spanish, I was like, I'm in it. I understand now.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna be checking it out, especially the Japan team, because I've been watching Blue Lock, which is an anime that's sort of based on Japanese soccer. But USA, I'll probably check those out.
I have to give it up to Spanish announcers and football, because even if you're not into it, the fact that I don't speak Spanish, so I'm not going to try that, but it's like go. I'm like, okay. I don't know who we cheering for, but I'm hyped. Who we cheering for?
You're just standing up for how I'm standing? Like, why am I so hyped?
I don't even know what's going on. on? It's been 3 years and no one scored anything, but I'm still excited to be here. What is happening? That doesn't
Oh
happen
my
in English the
goodness.
way it happens in
No,
Spanish.
it doesn't. So let us know what you thought about those weird games. We just went through a list of a bunch of weird video games, sports video games, and did we miss any? Let us know. Send us super chat or KY in chat which one you want to play. Let's run down the list again. Ninja Golf, Captain Tsubasa, Mega Man soccer, Battle Soccer, Phil Nohasha, Bill, my main man, Combat Basketball, Aqua Teen, Hunger Force, Zombie Ninja Pro Am, and Windjammers 2. Which one would you play out of all those? Send us super chat or KY in chat, kynchat.com. The link's in the description. But Cresta, I'm dying to know. We had a question of the day at the beginning of the show, and give us the answer. I've been waiting. What's the answer?
All right. Well, I'm also going to say, Mr. Lambert, you're still alive. AEW is always hiring old people. So
True. Get in the ring.
You clearly have a propensity for violence. So get in the ring, sir. We got you. We'll get you over. We'll
put you over.
Is over. You'll be over. We got you. Okay, so the question of the day, in case you missed it, was what does FIFA stand for? It's multiple choice. Your options were Football International Family Alliance, Federación Internacional de Football Association. Sorry if I butchered that. Fast Incredible Feet Association, Football Incorporated Federal Accord. Those are your answers, and the answer is
Hey.
It's C. Fast. I'm kidding. It's B. Federación Internacional de Football Association.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
You'll learn something today. So it's pretty much it came about, and then I want to make sure I have this right so I don't butcher it, because the term soccer was coined in the 1880s by some college students who we're talking about. It was either rug soccer or rug football, whatever call it, in like an abbreviation for rugby, and then they had association. So they had a soccer, which got shortened to soccer. So boop, there's that. And also this, the reason why they made that is because soccer is a very well-played game all over the world with origins in England and China. They wanted to make sure that if you're talking about federation soccer, if you're talking about this kind of soccer, we want to make sure it's all in a group. So you'll learn something today.
Wow. Hooray. Thank you so much, Cresta. Thank y'all for joining. Hope you enjoyed all the news, all the sports, video game news, and all that stuff. We appreciate it. Leave a like on this video if you're watching this right now. If you're hearing my voice, leave a like on this video. Share this with a friend, and let them know that every Saturday at this time, whatever time it is for you, it's 4 p.m. for some people, 3 p.m. for some people, but whatever time it is for you live, make sure to check this out every Saturday. Hit that subscribe button and come back every Saturday. And there's a ton of other shows here on this channel, but that is it for us today. Cresta, where can they find you on the internet?
Apparently being gassy. Holy hell.
Ugh,
getting me, gal. You can find me anywhere. You can type Cresta Starr on the internet. I will be live on Twitch later on today. It is War Games Survivor Series. If you're nasty. Exactly. So there's a lot. So I will be live on twitch.tv/Cresta Starr. You can find me on Twitter for as long as that's up at Cresta the Star. There's a link in my bio. So Instagram, all of that stuff. It's all Cresta Starr. I love you. Your butt looks nice. I hope you find $20 on the floor. Jules, where can they find you?
Jules the Human, JULES the Human on all social media. That includes Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I stream on Twitch a bunch of video games. I'm playing a lot of Cyberpunk. Been playing a lot of Overwatch. Come watch me. Come join. Come play with us, because I play with the community quite a bit on that game because I'm really bad. But I have another podcast that's on YouTube and Spotify called the Jules and Matt Anime Hour. We are almost done with Black Clover. It's the final episode of Black Clover, and then we're gonna move on to another anime. So if you like anime, that's where I'm at.
An anime for you.
What?
Have you seen all of Sailor Moon and Sailor Moon Crystal?
No, I've seen 7 or so episodes of Sailor Moon Crystal. That's the newer one, right? The newer one that got
I'm just saying it's a long series, but if you want something shorter, I would say Sailor Moon Crystal if you want something longer, but shorter if you haven't seen Kill la Kill. I think it's like 12, 13 episodes.
Cresta, I love you. Kill la Kill. Whoa, was my first anime. That was my first one because I didn't watch it when I was a kid, and I watched it in college and I was like, "What's this? What's Kill la Kill?" And I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" And that just turned me, and I just went crazy on all that.
At
So
the risk of dating myself for real, my first real anime that I ever watched was a movie called Project A-ko.
Project A-ko, I gotta write that down.
That's old as hell. That's old.
But yeah, I love it. Oh, I should probably check out how many episodes of Crystal there are. Sailor Moon Crystal.
I watched Sailor Moon as a kid all the way through. So I never really got into Sailor Moon Crystal because, you know, when you're working, this is you at home. Yeah. So, like, but it's like, it's totally worth the watch. Totally worth the watch. The few episodes that I did see here and there.
Nice. So yeah, that's where you can find us. Both of us, go check us out. Links, all that stuff down in the description of this video. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next Saturday for another episode of Gaming Gone Weird.
See you there. Almost said the B word. See you there, guys.